Which tea is the most bitter? Reality. What's going on, YouTube? One of the most common questions that I've been seeing recently is, hey Jake, I'm a brand new player and I want to get into Golden Pursuits. Do I have enough time to do them? Where are they? What are they? So basically all you need to do, open up your menu and head down to the activity finder, and that will actually bring up the Golden Pursuits tab. Now, this is one that's currently active. There's going to be 2 for the month of June. So I thought, why don't we combine 2 ideas here, talk about how you can easily complete this one, and also talk about, hey, how could you easily complete the next one, and why might you want to, for example. So for example, up at the top here, you can see you get 15,000 gold, which, I mean, come on, sauce. That could have easily been 150,000. Then you get a cool little statue, which you can preview. You could throw these bad boys straight into your house, and you can get a non-combat pet. I actually already have this non-combat pet because this is the pet that they gave away at the in-person event in April of 2024. So really cool little thing that you can get. That's how I have it already unlocked. So you get yourself a little, little Cadwell's helmet, guard. I mean, that's obviously very adorable. So the easiest ways to complete this one are going to be straightforward. And don't judge me, I haven't had a lot of playtime recently. It's going to be to complete 5 quests, 15 quests, defeat 150 enemies. That's very easy. Use 20 ultimates, update an outfit. I mean, that's basically like free. It's 500 gold, just flip-flop between 2 things. Craft items with any skill, just do your daily writs. Launder 15 items / pickpocketing. That one could be a bit annoying if you're a new player with lower pickpocketing odds, but also too, if you pickpocket 15 items, then you could just sell those 15 items. And now you've done 2 things for 1. Loot 50 containers. There's an area in Arteron, which I will show you, that you could go to just get tons of items from containers. Harvest 50 resources from the world. Again, that's straightforward too. Just run around all wimbly bimbly. Starter Islands, Betnik, Stros Mackay, the Roost, any of those places. Visit 5 player homes. That includes yours. Place 5 furnishings. Super easy. Kill 3 world bosses. Just go to a more populated zone. Newest zone is always great to do that. Also, during the Zeal's Zenithar event, there's going to be tons of people in Bankrai killing world bosses. So if you're a solo and you're like, I don't know which bosses are being farmed, you could certainly wait till then. Complete the 3 incursions. Just go to the Alakir Desert. People are always doing incursions there. Sell 20 items to a merchant. That's relatively easy. Just any drops that you're getting, sell to them. Acquire a new Mundus Stone. Just change your Mundus Stone. Flicker it at a Mundus Stone thing. Easy peasy. Claim your daily login rewards. Complete a weekly endeavor. Earn 5 ranks in a skill line. Earn 10 levels. These are going to be 2 of the more annoying ones. But again, you don't have to do all of these, so you can easily skip these. Same with improved bag space capacity. Again, though, you could do these across multiple characters. But if you're a brand new player, I would highly encourage you to do these just naturally throughout this, 14 days left. Consume 5 drinks. That can be pretty much any drink in the game. I think XP potions will count. But you could just spam 5 dubious carns and just be good. And then consume 5 foods, same thing. So you can use buff foods, and then purchase items from any guild trader. So this is going to be a very easy one to get completed. And you can see that there's 18 things that you need to do in total. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 different options that you can do. So essentially there's 26 total. You only need to do 18 to get the max rewards. So if you're like, oh, I don't want to level up, I don't want to take the time to level up, my spaces down here at the bottom, riding skill, bank capacity, bag capacity, those are going to take too much time. You don't have to do them. But if you are a new player, those are the ones I would encourage you to do because you're going to want to do it. And if you're also a new player, getting 10 levels is going to happen pretty naturally. But this is the mid-year celebration one. And for a lot of people, they only actually need to get to 12 because quite a few people already have this one right here. So you actually, like me, I only need to get to the 12 one to get all the rewards. But overall, this is the first Golden Pursuit. It's nothing real super crazy. The one before it was a little bit more of a juicer magooser with a house. But the next one after it, I think, is also going to be pretty interesting. Let's talk about that one. And here it is, the Cyrodiil Scramble, June 30th through July 8th. Now, you can see this is part of the June Survivals Guide, which we did a whole video breakdown on, but I want to just kind of redraw your attention back to it, because a lot of people are really put off by vengeance testing. However, a lot of people really enjoyed it because it's a perfectly level playing field. Essentially, you're using a PTS character with nominal skills, like all the skill sets are pretty much base across everybody. You don't have to worry about picking out sets. And it's a really nice experience, in my opinion. Granted, I take that with a grain of salt because I didn't get to experience it, but everybody that I know that participated in it loved it, especially new players, because the alliance points were also crazy, because you would be in fights with potentially over 1,000 people, and all of those ticks and things were causing you to gain tons and tons of alliance points. So there's two groups of people. There are people who play on console, and there's people who play on PC. If you play on PC, participate in the vengeance test. You will get a ton of alliance points. You'll get also rewards through here, which will be gold and additional alliance points. We'll talk more about that in a second. And overall, I think it's just going to be a fun experience. You don't have to worry about being high leveled. You don't have to worry about having certain gear. You literally just go in there. It's as if you're on PTS, the public test server, and you just run around and just have fun, right? So that's super easy, in my opinion. So I would encourage you to do that. But what if you're like, Jake, I'm an Xbox player, like me. I play on the Xbox. So in that situation, it's a bit different, because you're going to have to go into one of the more traditional Cyrodiil campaigns. You're going to be, going up against the old ball groups, and, you might be solo. So what exactly are the best ways to utilize this event? Because let's talk about why you want alliance points. Because a lot of people are like, Jake, I'm a simple man. I purchased a house, and I invest 20 million plus gold into it. Why do I need alliance points? And the main reason is going to be the Alliance War skill lines. A lot of people love these things. Warhorn and Resolving Vigor, notably, are the two most popular ones, I would say. Rapid Maneuvering is also up there as well. And because Warhorn is an ultimate, unfortunately, you're going to be in a situation where you're going to need to level up your assault line very heavily. However, all you need to do to level up your alliance lines, which is, granted, this assault and support skill line, is you just need to gain alliance points. You might think, Jake, that means kills. No, it does not. It could be pulling AP out of calendar rewards. It could be pulling it out of Golden Pursuit rewards, which you will get from this upcoming Golden Pursuit. And then it will then put it into whatever character you're leveling. Because the problem is so tanks and support characters usually want these things. And then people don't want to have to build for PvP and then have to shift that to a support character, because it's like they're kind of shifting their goal too much on a character, which I understand. Also, you feel free to use the armory system to make that easier if you do want to do it that way. But also, if you just gain a bunch of alliance points on any character, you can then pull it out and transfer it to another character. But also, if you play on PC, it's kind of a moot point, because you're going to be loading in essentially onto a PTS character as your character. So you don't really need to worry about that. But if you play on console, utilize a character who's more DPS oriented, and then all you need to do is just participate. And what is participation? Well, let us take a look at the last Golden Pursuit around the same campaign. Let's look at the rewards first. Firstly, complete one task, 60,000 alliance points. I think that'll take you to somewhere between 6 or 7 in your assault or skill lines, just from base. And then if you get to 4 tasks, you get 30,000 gold. And then at 8 tasks, you get 240,000 alliance points. Also, too, part of the conversation that we haven't talked about is that alliance points have a value. You can turn alliance points into gold, and I have whole video breakdowns that talk about that. The other thing that it will do too, and that depends on how well you use a character. You can see right below my character, I'm level 50 in PvP. Leveling that up gives you skill points. So if you're like, Jake, I'm skill point dry on one of my characters. Let's say you want to put on a crafter. Take these alliance points, redeem them on a crafter character, and guess what? You've just gained a bunch of skill points also. And I hear a lot of you thinking right now, kill 10 players, kill 50 players, kill 150 players. Jake, this is beyond me. Hold on. Kills are very similar to how they are in PvE, where if you just contribute to the death of something else, you have contributed to that person's, demise, and therefore you will get a kill and it will count towards that player kill. It's almost like being an accessory to murder. You can just be the getaway driver and still be charged. But more importantly for you, hopefully, watching this video, is that if you buff characters, if you heal people, if you're just doing chip damage, if you're debuffing, pretty much all of those things are going to count towards kills. Another easy way to do this is just siege people. So if you're shooting siege where just generally players are, you're going to be getting tons of kills. And if you're playing on the Vengeance campaign where people are out there with like hundreds, maybe even over 1,000 people in one specific area, it's going to be pretty chaotic and there's going to be a lot of deaths. And just as long as you're just there participating, that's actually going to be significantly easier. Capturing towns is also something that happens pretty frequently. You'll notice that they get flipped pretty often. All you have to do is just be in radius. Same with capturing keeps. Just be there. And earning alliance points is also going to be relatively straightforward, just because you're going to be around so many things that are doing alliance points-esque things. Dealing damage in Cyrodiil is going to be, it could depend. You know, some people might be perturbed by that, but also you can do the same. You can cheat. You see this one down here, siege weapons? I believe all damage with siege weapons will still count for these above 2, because I believe they did last time. And then repairing structures is the easiest thing that you can do. And there'll be tons of repair structures that you'll be able to do. I don't know if it's going to be these specific things again. I think that they're likely going to actually be a little bit higher than it was last time, just because they want more people to participate. And I think that to get more participation, you have to go out and you've got to up the rewards to do so. But again, if you're a brand new player, you 100% can participate in this. Even if you're like level 10 and you're on console, you can still go and participate in these events. They're going to be capped Cyrodiil campaigns. Just throw on some support stuff that you're going to be able to buff your allies or get some siege weapons and just start shooting siege weapons. Oil pots are some of the most helpful things that you can do to kill people. Setting up oil pots on doors as people are breaking down doors will get you tons of damage, tons of kills, and you'll be able to pretty much consistently go through these things. So that would be my suggestion if you're a brand new player. Use oil pots, set them up on any door, and you'll see people setting them up there too, so you're not surprised as to where they're supposed to go. And overall, get those rewards. Get your little skill points, get your support lines leveled up, and overall just enjoy the golden pursuits. These are two kind of more unique ones, because one, we have a lot of cosmetics. We've got the statue, we've got the pet, we've got tiny amounts of gold, and then we've got a lot of alliance points, which I'm foreseeing again. And alliance points to some people are premium currency. That's why I want to encourage people, hey, alliance points are a pretty, you know, rare currency for some people. You can use it in the golden vendor. You can use it to buy PvP stuff. You can use it to buy tri-stats starting in update 46. So keep all that stuff in mind. And thank you guys so much again for watching. And so that was the motivation for this video, is that there are a lot of new players. I think this is just because the new big marquee expansion is coming out. A lot of new players have come to the comments asking about, hey, am I able to do this thing? Is it worth doing this thing? Do I have enough time to do this thing? And overall, the answer is yes. You can participate in any ESO event at pretty much any level. Some of them, level 10 is the minimum. If you want to go to Mid-Year Mayhem, you got to be level 10. But besides that, you're hunky-dory. So overall, participate in these events. I've been working a lot recently, so I'm behind on doing some of them. So if I'll be grinding there with you for a lot of these events. But as always, we're doing our 3 giveaway drawings. All you have to do to enter is leave a comment and a like on the video, / as many likes and comments as you want to leave on as many videos as you want. Second thing is just make sure you're subscribed. We're on the road to 32,000 subscribers. We are over almost 80 subscribers away from 500. And the third thing is just look for the hidden word we flash upon the screen every single video for this entire month is having a hidden word on it. If you're the first person to find and comment that word, you will win a premium content pass. So thank you guys so much again for watching. It's my way to give back to you. You'll know if you won because you'll be pinned, because generally the hidden word is at the beginning of the video to not incentivize people to just skip through to the end of the video. Thank you guys again. Have a fantastic Monday, and I'll catch you later. Bye, guys.
You better remember to like and subscribe to Jakeclips. Or you should. I might have to pluck your eyes if you don't. Or, better yet, I'll skip rope with your entrails. Do it now. Subscribe. Ta-ta. Off with you.